Fam, what's good? This your boy Thigh, FamOverTV. Appreciate everybody tapping into the channel, showing love. I know I ain't been here in a minute, y'all. It's been hectic trying to get everything together, get this new setup together. But appreciate everybody still tapping in. I'm finna get back on it, man. Get back on it heavy with the reactions and everything. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. We got another good one tonight, man. Appreciate everybody tapping in, man. Salute to all my moderators, everybody. I don't know if y'all seen they had like a jailbreak over in Haiti too. Like prisoners broke out and they taking over the streets and everything. It's crazy over there right now. I seen some videos, but I'm gonna do a whole nother thing on that. But appreciate everybody tapping in. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get into the video, y'all.
Now, every time I do a video on assistance, I get this. So I'm going to break it down for you because the percentages are very deceiving. I rounded up. 40% of African Americans get assistance. There's approximately 40 million plus African Americans in this country. That adds up to 16 million African Americans get assistance. And I rounded up to 39% of whites that get assistance. There's 196,800,000 whites that get assistance. That adds up to 76,752,000 white people that get some kind of federal assistance.
Damn.
When you do percentages, it's very deceiving. When you do actual numbers, you actually tell exactly who's getting the assistance. Thank you.
Man, I always thought like, you always thought like black people to be always getting most assistance. You think about welfare and like, hood shit and everything, but that's crazy, you know what I'm saying? We all getting it. All colors, all races, everybody getting that assistance. Well, I ain't getting it. I wish I was getting some. Shit. Let's keep it going, though. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Salute to everybody in the building, y'all. I know I ain't been here in a minute, but I'm back. You know what I'm saying? Had a crazy move. I'm still trying to get my setup together, but it's coming along. Let's go.
I would have been inclined to exercise some discretion had Mr. Bishop shown any remorse, guilt, or regret throughout this process. And I saw nothing during the trial but for him laughing and cutting up and looking shocked and surprised at all of the testimony. Mr. Bishop, you're a master manipulator and probably the classic definition of a narcissist that I've ever seen. You took advantage of these folks who were essentially lost souls, looking for some guidance, looking for some connection, or looking for some comfort. And you were able to fill a void for them for some reason. But in the process, you completely took advantage of them and have caused potentially, I hope not, but potentially irreparable harm. I hope that all of the victims will be able at some point in time to recover from this and to find some type of peace in their lives. And maybe the verdict will help in that regard. But I hope you all are able to move on at some point and find some peace, whatever that is for you. So with that, I am going to follow the recommendation of the state in this case. On rape, he'll be sentenced to life without the possibility of parole.
Damn.
Followed by 10 years consecutive for the false imprisonment. And on the internet porn, count 3, 12 months to serve. Concurrent to the false imprisonment. The internet porn, I'll run concurrent to the false imprisonment. Internet, 5 years. So it's 12 months on count 3, 5 years on count 4, and 5 years on count 5, all of that will run concurrent to the false imprisonment. But the false imprisonment is consecutive. So it's life without parole plus 10 years. And hopefully you will never be able to take advantage of anybody else again.
Damn, man. Listen, y'all. I know I did the stream talking about a nature boy and everything, man, like how he was manipulating, treating the women, and I didn't like it, and I was saying bad stuff about him and everything. But seeing that and everything, I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. I know he was, he was bad. He was doing a lot of bad shit and everything, you know what I'm saying? Definitely. And I definitely think he should be punished, you know what I'm saying, for some of the shit he was doing. But L Peaks without parole, life. Damn. I feel kind of like, am I wrong for feeling kind of sorry for him for that life sentence though? Like, damn, like the women, they did come there on their own choice, own will. Like, he didn't force them to come join the cult shit he had going on or whatever. But let's keep it going, y'all. Let's show y'all hit that like button. Salute to all my moderators. What's up, y'all? Buddha, Angela, everybody. What's up, y'all? Salute. F-Tank.
Eclipse is going to change you, me, your family, your friends. We are about to go into darkness. The demons that control this whole world, they only have 1,000 years to be in power, and then 1,000 years is up next month. So what do that really mean for us? The Vatican is about to fall. The Vatican holds all truth to everything in the universe, including your spirit and your soul. Why do you think we sign birth certificates? If you want to know about the emerald green tablets, UFOs, aliens, the universe, the sun, the moon, the Vatican holds all information in their library. You know they got the biggest library in the world. They made our parents sign off on birth certificates. And once our parents signed off, they actually sold our rights. You thought slavery ended? No, it just upgraded. That's why they say whatever is hidden in darkness, it must come to the light. This total eclipse is going to change everything. How are you going to handle the truth? What are you going to do once you find out that aliens control this world? What are you going to do once you find out you are a slave to everything in this system? We are not in the world to be loved and honored. We are in the world to be mocked and laughed at. We are in the Roman Empire. Oh wait, y'all thought the Roman Empire ended? No, everything just upgrades. Year after year is terraformed to change our mind to believe it's ended. No, it's the same shit. Every time something important happened in the world, they give us distractions. Cat Williams, Shay Shay, Puff Daddy, Wendy Williams. Every time something that's going to happen in the world that's going to change things for the better, they give us distractions. Hey, look left. No, look right. How about we stop focusing on the bullshit and take real things in consideration again? The same reason why people don't look up in the heavens no more. Did you know our ancestors used to always look up in the stars because the stars actually spoke to our spirits? Now everyone is looking at their cell phones all day, every day. People don't even look up no more. They took our spirituality and replaced it with religion. So now people are waiting for a savior instead of realizing we have to save ourselves. This shit been happening for a long time, but this solar eclipse is going to change everything. The truth is about to be exposed. What are you going to do with it once you have it in your hands?
Listen, y'all. He was just talking some good shit. I don't really know. Like, I don't really understand the dynamics of this solar eclipse and everything. Like, what is it? What's gonna happen? Like, is this like the power shift they was talking about and all that type of stuff? Or like, I really don't understand like what's gonna happen with this eclipse. And then I seen some people talking about this eclipse supposed to last a few days or something and all that. So I don't know. I'm kind of lost, you know what I'm saying? Y'all help me out, but let's keep it going.
Telling you right now, something is not right about this eclipse. This is the path that it will take, and it will cross over with the eclipse that we had in 2017, making an X on the country. Now, right there in the crosshairs, right there is a town called Maconda, Illinois. Let's talk about it. So this is a better look at the direct path of totality that the solar eclipse will take. Right there by Carbondale, where the X meets, is Maconda. Just as a fun fact for Shiggles, this has never happened in the United States. We have never had two solar eclipse paths cross over on one town. So this is a pretty big fucking deal. Macondo really isn't that big of a deal. It has a population of like 500 people, and it's known as a hippie town in Illinois. Now, what I did find interesting is that there is a giant city-state park inside of Macondo. Are we waking up giants? Now, Macondo translated to South African means little ones. Are we the little ones and they're the big ones coming when the eclipse happens? Now, maybe I'm wilding out. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe there's nothing to this. But if I am just wilding out and there is nothing to this, why have they already predicted a historical chance of cloud coverage on the day of the solar eclipse? Since when do they predict cloud coverage 2 months in advance? That shit's suspicious.
Because they can
The fact that this
manipulate it.
hasn't ever happened before is suspicious. The fact that there is a giant city-state park right outside Sewanee National Forest, which is known for Bigfoot sightings, is suspicious. So are the clouds a attempt to hide the eclipse from us so that we don't see what happens in the shadows? Because let me remind you, this total solar eclipse will last for 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
What's going on down at Area 51?
Some of the giants down there are coming out of stasis.
You know, that kind of...
What I heard.
Go ahead.
Huh?
Man, when you first hear that, I just laugh because I know some people be like, what? Really don't believe him. He said, the giants down there, some of them are coming out of the spaces. Somebody hear that and be like, man, this motherfucker crazy. What is he talking about? Not thinking it might be some real giants in Area 51 underground or something. We don't know. You know they hide and everything.
Go ahead.
What I heard was that this is first-hand knowledge through an email that's encrypted. We use a code that I'm going to have to write it all down because I almost can't remember how we do it.
Mm-hmm.
So, what they told me was that one that I told you about that's 18 foot tall,
Mm-hmm.
I've talked about it a few times that I've seen it look like it in glass or ice. Well, the top of the I guess the thing holding it back cracked.
Yeah.
And fell off.
Ooh.
And showed about half his head.
So you're saying that this giant is running around Area 51 now. What are they doing to subdue the thing?
Well, they're shooting at it and stuff, but I told them, you know, when I left, they knew about the copper bullets, and I'm sure they're not using them because if they were, they would have done handled this situation.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been over. See, if it would have been me when I was security control over there, I would have busted him in the head with a copper bullet when that first piece cracked off.
Yeah.
Greg Renrich, that was one of the things that he told me. He's the one that was talking about seeing the giants in the deep underground military bases. He said that one of the first things that they had to do before he was allowed to go into S4 or S20 or any of the others, they made him sign an affidavit saying, you're not allowed to use the name Jesus Christ in these underground facilities, not even if you stub your toe or anything. And he said that he saw 10 to 25 foot tall giants in these underground bases and said that they were, you know, human scientists and other people working side by side with them. He said that they even came right out and said they were the Nephilim.
Damn, they said they were the Nephilim. I don't know, man. What y'all think about that? Then they told them don't even say Jesus Christ down there. What, the giants, they like, shit, if they hear that, what, the giants was beefing with Jesus? Or what was, like, what's the problem with that? That's crazy, man. Let's keep it going. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Appreciate everybody in the building, y'all. Salute to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, man, for sure, man. I've been getting it together, y'all. I just moved. I'm getting my new setup together. I haven't really visualized how I'm trying to put it, but I have it together in a few days, you know what I'm saying? But let's keep it going, y'all.
Elon Musk nanny experienced while babysitting this man? If she was talking about going through portals
Hey, what
and
up?
meeting beings on the other side.
And it was
Y'all
weird
need to
because
listen
like
and
there was
take
no
notes.
bottom. And there were these creatures in there. And they were giant and they were semi-shaped like humans. They were glorious. They weren't like Smeagol's or any creepy little demon dudes. They were like beautiful, ancient
Follow.
creatures that moved in a different time. And they were giant. And like they had a different head. Like there was a bird head and like a cat head and a jackal head. And I would compare them, because I'm not super educated, to like Egyptian type of things. To the types of things May had, you know, little artifacts of. I'm not from that region. But
well, this also describes angels and devils in the book of Revelation. You know, with multiple heads, different animals pointing different ways. You know,
yeah, the angels have many faces.
Look at the guards of the gates of the Garden of Eden, right?
Yeah.
Elon Musk babysitter, he must have took her through a portal or something. Elon must have took her through a portal or something. She seen something, y'all. Or she's just capping.
Alone, like that's what sounds like what you're describing.
They were beautiful, but terrifying. They weren't on my side. I'm on Team Jesus. And but I was told not to say that name over there.
Interesting.
And
well, of course not, because they would flee.
My aunt told me never to say that name over there. They don't want to hear Jack Black about your Jesus. And I said, because I remember when I got saved, I wanted to go save everybody. And she's like, don't you say that name over there. She said,
okay, well, let's finish the story, and then I want to go to your conversion and how you got saved.
Because the Giants know they own bullshit. Like, man, don't even start that. Don't even say none of that bullshit over here.
Okay.
I'm gonna step on one of y'all.
So we're coming down in there. One of them grabbed me by the throat. And I closed my eyes, and I had him. And I was tiny, like a little rag doll compared to it.
If y'all really want to grasp what she's talking about, you got to read these two books. It's the Book of Enoch and the Book of Giants. When y'all read these books, the story that Elon Musk Nanny said is going to make a lot more sense. Now let me know what y'all think about what Elon Musk Nanny experienced while babysitting him in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom. Stay tuned. And y'all comment down below. Do y'all want me to do a whole YouTube video over this? I think this deserves a YouTube video. By the way, this video is only for entertainment purposes only. Only entertainment.
Right.
Only entertainment.
All right. If they said that, like if they tell somebody like, yeah, where we going, y'all, to make sure you don't say Jesus. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be like, what? Why not? I mean, oh yeah, I'm straight, man. I don't want to go over there. I don't know what's gonna go on over here. I'm straight. Motherfucker can't even say that. Oh no, I'm straight. Let's keep it going though.
Why so few, you say? There are not a few of these giant trees. The remnants are everywhere. Our eyes only allow us to see small glimpses of what was. But the more your eyes open, the more you realize that these ancient trees were everywhere.
Now look, y'all, I see, and they do look like big tree stumps and everything. You know what I'm saying? I ain't go front. It do look like cut big tree stumps and everything. But all I want to know is, and my bad for keep stopping the video, but how and who, if these was big ass trees and big tree stumps, like who cut these motherfuckers down? How? Was it the Giants that cut them down, or like how?
You see, we have been told to dismiss what our eyes have told us for so long. Erasing all truths of the old world is a vast and extensive lie that branches off into all facets of our life. The lies are numerous, and the reason for it is quite simple. Those unaware of their true past, of their true capabilities and origins, are all that much more easier to control. It's not just about giant trees. Though the giant trees for me and many others were a big eye-opener to the true beauty of this world, to what's worth uncovering, and how much of it is hidden in plain sight for us to find. They want us thinking we're just hurtling around on a spinning rock in vast sea of nothingness, and we're just lumps of cells that don't matter, and all that around us is just rock But trust me, friends, once you start opening your eyes to the true beauty of this realm, it truly inspires you.
Hey, I'm looking at the pictures. It do look like big tree stumps, you know what I'm saying? I can't front. It do look like it. But I just, how? Who cut them down? My bad. Who cut them down? Right, F-Tank. And why they don't grow? Why, like, if they did cut them down, like, you mean they just chop them down, then it's over? They didn't stop growing right then or something? Like, man, it's just too much, man. It'd be too much going on, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, y'all. Let's keep it going. This video is crazy.
And uplifts your spirits in ways you can never imagine. Question everything, friends. Until next time.
I just don't know. I don't know.
Fathers have left home in order for their children to get meat and bread. There are so many dehumanizing elements in the welfare system that we are concerned about removing. Ultimately, we are concerned about a guaranteed annual income. And the other thing I think it is very necessary to say is that everybody's on welfare in this country. And when it comes to black people and poor people, we just call it something else. When it's for white people and rich, we call it subsidies.
It's no secret, fatherless households are more common in the black community. A survey from the American Consensus Institution revealed that 67% of black children under 18 in the US live in homes without fathers.
And when I was younger, like, that's how we know they programmed us and tricked us our whole life, because coming up, you know what I'm saying, high school and everything, being in the hood, a lot of the homies, we didn't have our fathers, you know what I'm saying? We didn't have our dads. A lot of people didn't have their dads. And I just thought it was like for a second, just like some hood shit, like some just black shit. Like, man, it only happy around. But after watching these videos and learning how they put all these things into place, these systems into place to hurt us, to take the black man out the family and fuck us up. Now it's 2024 and the black family, we still ain't back strong like we supposed to be yet. You know what I'm saying? It worked. They put their plan in place and it worked, because I know so many just families fucked up by the system. Child support, making the man leave, like all type of stuff, man. It's just crazy, y'all. But let's keep it going.
This is a stark contrast to white children, as only 24% of them live in fatherless homes. But it wasn't always like that. The black families survived generations of open racism, widespread poverty, and slavery. They lived through segregation and violence, and strong family bonds used to be the norm.
As of 1960, 2/3 of all black American children were living with both parents. That declined over the years until only 1/3 were living with both parents in 1995. So it's not the legacy of slavery that destroys the African American family.
It's the legacy of the welfare state.
Between 1890 and 1950, the marriage rate was much higher among black women than white women. A fraction of black children lived in homes without their fathers. But everything changed with the expansion of the welfare state. It divided the household and created a dependency on welfare. This kind of reminds me of what President Reagan said.
I've always felt the 9 most terrifying words in the English language are, I'm from the government and I'm here to help.
So, what happened? What's the mechanism? Here is a detailed look at how the welfare state played a role in the dissolving of the family structure over the years. People say that the breakdown of traditional family units, family structures, is a byproduct of black poverty, not just because there is no man to support the family financially, but also because women tend to earn less than men on average. Of course, the connection between the two is there, but it goes deeper than that. Welfare was a mean little business. It was designed to get people by in a pinch. Public assistance programs, like welfare entitlements, have been a part of American culture since the 1940s. Unfortunately, like in many other aspects of government institutions, black Americans were left out. In time, black people could also get financial support, but it wasn't easy. Mothers who applied for checks had to let social workers inspect their homes to see.
Right, and you couldn't have no motherfucking nigga in that house. You can have the kids in there and everything. They like, okay, we'll help you. Yeah, we'll help you. We'll help you pay your rent every month. We give you some money for groceries. Help you with your energy, your gas bills, all that. We'll help you with all that. You know what I'm saying? Medical, you need health, you need to go to the doctor, whatever. We help you with all that. We go tell you the government, we here, we gonna help you with all that. But you can't have that man over there. You can't have that man over there. And then they know all your information, everything. They just got you locked in for life. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you get a man, they think you're making too much. They take you off of that. Then y'all back struggling. Man, they just set us up, man. It was a big setup. They put the play on us, and that motherfucking play still working to this day, dog. I ain't gonna lie. Let's keep it going, y'all.
If their conditions were suitable for welfare, these workers also had to make sure no man was living in the house. But even if they qualified for support, the amount they received was meager and not enough to build a stable life. In the early 1960s, welfare was not yet common, even in the most impoverished black communities. In the decade that followed, the number of black people on welfare went up by 169%. They further increased by 30% from 1970 to 1975. In 1972, New York City, almost 1 out of every 6 residents was on welfare. A major portion of these households were black. Although black people were only around a tenth of all Americans, they made up almost 50% of all welfare recipients by the late 70s. A recent UNICEF report showed that many children under 18 in America struggle financially, and African American children are nearly 4 times more likely to be in poverty than white children. Though the number of families receiving cash assistance has decreased since 1996, child poverty rates for black children in the US remain high. This outcome is not by accident. I studied the evolution of social welfare policies in the US from the New Deal to the 1996 reforms and found that these policies have been discriminatory from the start. And a lot of people can confess to that. This led many black families to fall into cultural and economic ruin. In a short period, healthy black people started relying on government assistance to achieve some level of normalcy. But within the city slums, that normalcy was impossible to get.
And you can't be mad at it. You can't be mad at people trying to go get some help. Like, they didn't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's one thing about us black people, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why they try to paint the picture of us like being like, oh, like, we good people, we good hearted. That's how they tricked us, because we let y'all motherfuckers come and be like, hey, we want to help, or hey, can y'all teach us? Can we learn some of that from y'all? We're like, yeah, man, it's all good. We let y'all learn this shit. Here you go. This ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? Then y'all turn around and do bad shit to us, shit, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't speaking on everybody. It ain't everybody, you know what I'm saying? But y'all know how this game is played, man. And then I'm thinking about the black families and everything. I remember when I was young, probably up to about the age of 9, 10 or something maybe. Every year we used to go to a family reunion. What happened at family reunions, y'all? I ain't heard nobody even say nothing about a family reunion about 20 years. What the fuck happened? We used to be like, they put the split up on us, dog, and it worked. I'm talking about it worked.
Black children barely knew their fathers, and most were raised by unemployed and unmarried mothers stuck in a cycle of poverty and modest paychecks. This marked a significant shift in Black American history.
The outcomes for white testers, we see that about 34% of whites with no criminal record received a callback or job offer, compared to just 17% of whites with a criminal record. So we see that a criminal record reduces employment opportunities by about 50%. In the case of black testers, 14% of those with no criminal background received a callback or job offer, relative to just 5% of blacks with a criminal record. When we compare the outcomes of black and white testers side by side, what's most striking is the direct effect of race on the outcomes of these young men. A black applicant with no criminal background received callbacks or job offers at about half the rate as an equally qualified white applicant. But the most surprising finding was really related to blacks with no criminal background relative to whites with a felony conviction. We find that a white applicant with a felony conviction fared just as well, if not better, relative to a black applicant with a clean record. This suggests that being black in America today is essentially like having a felony conviction in terms of one's chances of finding employment.
Man, now that's crazy right there. But we know that, you know what I'm saying? We know about the jobs, and that's even with the housing market. Like, man, it's hard to get a mortgage now too. Hard to get a house, you know what I'm saying? especially for us colors. Bank loans, houses, any type of thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. My credit is good. They still make it a loophole and make it hard for us. You know what I'm saying? It's like the plays that they put in back in the day is still taking effect now, and it's still fucking us all up. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying that some of the people that's getting into position now ain't trying to make it better or ain't having, like, I don't know what's going on. They need to realize this shit, though, and help us out. Let's keep it going, though, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button.
Police department is dealing with a racial discrimination lawsuit from one of their own officers.
Stems from an incident earlier this year where a rookie black police officer says she stepped in to de-escalate the situation.
Wait! Watch out, bud. He's wrong. You're wrong. You're handling wrong. His father just got killed last week. Stop. Charles Townsend's dad. Stop.
Officer Tayson Crutchfield says the young man was upset about the police shooting death of his father a month earlier. She was placed on administrative leave for her actions. Lawyer for Crutchfield say she has faced serious negative repercussions following her intervention, and they're suing Pasadena for racial discrimination, harassment, and retaliation.
So she did her police training, what she was trained, and that is she helped to de-escalate the situation by trying to gently push the officer away. He told her on words that I can't say in the press, but essentially not to touch me.
Crutchfield is a former Miss Eugene and is running for Miss Oregon USA next year. Pasadena Police Department says the facts about the case are inaccurate, and the city will vigorously defend itself.
And I've been discussing Chicago quite a bit.
Y'all see how the game worked? You know what I'm saying? That black cop, she stood up to the other cops, letting them know, like, no, y'all on some bullshit. Stop that. Stop that. Then it backfired on her, man. It's like, man, I don't know, man. It's like it ain't even worth being a good person these days no more. It's like you got to be a slime ball. Fuck it. We all just need to be slime balls. Fuck it. That's what they want. Everybody be a slime ball. Fuck it.
Because Chicago residents have sued the city. They're mad at the Black Chicago Democrats, those that typically vote Democrat, because they have been vehemently opposing them giving $9,000 housing vouchers to unlawful migrants who they turn around and call dreamers. Now, can you imagine they call a black person who violated the law a dreamer? You a criminal, but your government, your Congress comes up with a fluffy name to make it look like you cute. But the people who built America, they're not trying to clean up our records. They created laws and they created crimes so that they could put you back in prison and put you back in modern chains.
Right.
You understand that, right? Now, if you understand that, you understand that the Democrats in particular, the Republicans are just playing right in our face. Neither one of them want to give us reparations.
What? Oh, where? Right there? Jesse, are you okay?
I got a couple videos on low IQ cops, and it's funny that they played this video first. We seen this video on our one of the other streams, y'all, about the cop that arrested a dude, had him in the backseat of the car, and he was walking back to. He thought he was walking back to his truck. He thought he got shot at with a silencer, and he thought he was hit, but the whole time it was an acorn that hit the truck, y'all, and caused all this chaos. He had his partner busting and everything. And the dude that they thought was shooting was handcuffed in the back of the squad car. Dumbasses.
Get in the house! Jesse! Get back! Where is he?
In the car!
And y'all hear
43,
him?
give me traffic.
I'm shot. Ugh, he making all those noises and he ain't even get shot. Man, that's soft.
Shots fired! I got a deputy down. Off of McLaren, we're off of McLaren, shots fired, I got a deputy down. Jesse, how are you?
Jeff, you need to find out his name. That must have to be fired. And then I'm sitting here thinking, like, y'all got the shooting, like, this whole time, it didn't, like, run through y'all head, like, oh, maybe we tripping. Ain't nobody shooting at y'all, ain't nothing going on. Y'all hear little girls crying, like, what the fuck is y'all doing? Y'all trying to kill dog in the backseat, handcuffed, and, like, what? All them motherfuckers should be fired. Fuck all them.
All these shots that's being fired right now is all from the officers, like, and this dude is just chilling in the car handcuffed. Like I said, I don't know who hired these cops. I don't know what kind of IQ test or police training they go through, but they need to do better on this, man. Cause this is how you mistake an acorn for, man. Come on, man.
43 SO, I need EMS. I need EMS on standby. Suspect is gonna be in the vehicle. No. Where are you hit? Where are you hit? No. Get back! No! Get back! Anybody shouldn't do anything, please! No! I might have hit my vest. Okay, okay, okay. No! Get back! Get back! I'm not gonna tell you go! Get back! Get back! Get her! Get her and get her back now! No!
No, they didn't kill him. They didn't kill him. They got the busting at him. They ain't even kill him. They ain't even hit him. He in the backseat cuffed up. They ain't even hit him one time. They got the shooting at him and everything, F-Tank. But he's still alive and shit. He about to sue their ass too. He about to sue them boys. They out of here. And I did some research on it. The guy that they shooting at that's in the back of the car, it's Ja Morant, the basketball player. It's one of his friends. Like he a cameraman for Ja Morant. So I'm pretty sure they go probably sue or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure they go do something because this shit was crazy. They need to fire them motherfuckers and everything. They didn't hit nothing. But the car. See, one day we go get the busing back. One day we go get the busing back. It's gonna be chaos. Y'all see what's going on in Haiti right now. Y'all see what's going on in Haiti. One day, man.
Stay inside your house. Stay inside your house.
That's ridiculous.
Do you have any movement? Stop. Stop right there. Stop right there.
His girl, and that's his girl crying because she called the police because they had got into it, her and the dude that they was busting at, you know what I'm saying, shooting at. But she crying because she like, damn, y'all finna kill him. I was just calling y'all because, you know, we got into a little rough. Like, she like, damn. She probably like, what's going on?
Yeah. Do you see anything on my vest? What are you feeling? My legs went numb when it hit me. All right. I don't know. My legs went numb for a second. I heard a pop come from. Go this way.
He went from.
Man, he lying. He said his legs went numb for a second. He heard a pop and all. Man. Oh, my God. See, shit like that be making me mad, man. I don't even know why I'm watching this video again. I'm mad again. You know what I'm saying? I'm mad again. Like, come on now, dog.
I'm hit to my legs feel numb. I felt a pop and all of this. Man, I'm so done with police force, man. I'm not even gonna lie. This is so ridiculous. But y'all tell me what y'all think about this whole interaction, even though it's pretty obvious who was in the wrong in this one.
I discard you now. I'm like, why? And he said, because your IQ is too high. Wow. And I'm like, what? You scored too high on the test. Despite the fact that I had, it showed that I had these, my instincts of protecting innocent, what I would put myself through my IQ was too high, and that proved to them that I'm more susceptible for corruption. This is what they said. Wow. And I knew people and the higher ups in the police department. And I'm like, is this for real? And they said, yeah, unfortunately it is. And as years went on with cops, I'd ask them, is this in all of the police departments? Google it.
I've seen
Google it.
I've seen.
Man, now this is crazy. We was just watching this on the stream the other night with Buddha and everything, man, and I just can't get this through my head, man. This is crazy right here. So you mean to tell me they purposely, intentionally hiring police officers with lower IQs? And then when you hear that, it make you think about all these old crazy ass shootings and stuff, just like the video we just watched with my man acting like he just got shot, all that bullshit and everything. And it make you think like, damn, maybe it is right. It's right in front of our face. Listen to him though. Let's keep it going.
It's even now, still. If your IQ is too high, you can't become a cop because you are not programmable. They say that you're not going to be challenged by the job. I mean, this is personally like that. So when I see the duck that's happening, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, that speaks volumes.
Because who you are as an individual, if you look at things a certain way, and then the peer pressure, the glory.
Hey, let me stop it though. You know what though? Let me take it back though, because I know a police officer. I know a sheriff in Florida. My homie I went to school with, man, Lamar, Big L. And salute to Big L. Me and Big L went to college. We played sports together. You know what I'm saying? Our first year, Grand Valley State. Before I transferred to Eastern Michigan, I went to college with him. Super smart. That was my homie. Super smart. I know his IQ high, and he became a police officer. He's still an officer now, so that definitely goes against, you know what I'm saying, this theory right here. But, you know, I'm sure some get through the system, you know what I'm saying? But let's keep it going.
That goes on, you know, in the police department, and that team mentality. You're taught to think like a team and everything else. Right. So your way of thinking can easily be manipulated.
Right.
Because they've made sure that you are malleable to it. So, you know, again, this is not some that I'm saying I'm just too smart. Well, they said it, not me.
Right.
So that goes into when you're sitting there going, how could a cop be I know how. I wish they changed the damn criteria. And here's another thing. You just think about this. Okay, let's go logic, total logic. Say you're a white guy who hates black people and you want to disparage and inflict harm on black people. Those people exist, right? Right? White people there's white men who hate black people. Absolutely. Right? If you hate black people and you want to hurt them, what job might you go for? What job is it that you can inflict harm on black people? What job might that be?
Police officer.
God. This is a lot.
Okay, so all right, so logically, those people exist. They have to work. If you like your job, and you get paid for it, and there's other people like you, well, couldn't it stand to say that if you were a prejudiced person, you might want to become a cop? And it's not that hard to, hey, do you hate white people? I mean, do you hate black people on answer 16? No, I don't dislike black people.
Why would you ask me that?
Yeah, it's like you think that test is that hard?
Right.
That you can hide? So.
Man, I feel me. What's up, bartender? Hey, athletes too, but everybody's programmable. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? If they got you in the right system and everything or whatever, everybody's programmable. You know what I'm saying? It's just like people who work in 9 to 5s, teachers, everybody's programmable. Think about it, because it's a program with everything. The teachers teaching the bullshit. history. All that shit ain't telling us shit, ain't teaching us the real shit. They programmed. Police officers, they programmed. Motherfucking Democrats, politicians, and all that shit, they programmed. City officials, they programmed. Mayors, they all the, motherfucking, man, everybody. Like, it's the world we living in, y'all. The world we living in. You just gotta have some sense, man. Just be woke a little bit. And you gotta have your own mind for sure. Let's keep it going, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. I appreciate everybody in the building. Salute to all my moderators. Let's get it.
You guys realize that this U.S. Supreme Court ruled that you do not, and it is not, the privilege of your freedoms to film us, right? You guys realize that this U.S. Supreme Court ruled that you do not, and it is not, a privilege of your freedoms to film us, right? You realize that, right? And the commissioner of our duties. My question is why are you filming personal vehicles? What I understand you can film our patrol cars, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that.
You don't understand much though, so why don't you shut up and get back in your car and get out of here. Have a good one.
Hey, listen, I'm laughing because it just depends on the situation, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, in a different situation, say that was me and a few of my homies, you know, some hood niggas or something, you know, we all out there. I feel like if we would have said that to him or something, it would have went a different way and shit. He probably would have got aggressive, like, hey, come here, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Something, but with my man saying that, him being, you know what I'm saying, white dude, he kind of like, he ain't say nothing, he let him go and shit. And he was filming, but I feel like, y'all know how that shit be, man.
I don't know what the maximum IQ is that's required, but there is a threshold. If your IQ is too high, you cannot get hired here.
Man, the world we living in, y'all. Oh my God. Man. That's why we gotta stick together, y'all. But yeah, listen, y'all. I'm getting it together. Y'all see ain't shit behind me. It's nothing. It's empty. I'm trying to figure it all out. I'm trying to get the setup together. You know what I'm saying? Get these reactions coming. It's a man. Salute to everybody out there. Make sure y'all staying woke, man. You know what I'm saying? Peace and love to everybody. I just find it crazy. They're trying to intentionally hire low IQ cops. And I believe they doing it in some places, you know what I'm saying? So they can program. But like I said, they programming everybody. The system got us all effed up. It's been for a long time. What can we do to reverse this shit, y'all? You feel me? But y'all stay woke, man. Stay at it, man. Appreciate everybody, man. Much love. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. I'll be back on it real soon, y'all. See y'all, man. It's your boy Thao, FamOverTV. Peace.
Fam over.